1 minute. Can you hear me now? Mic is actually on. Can you hear me? Let me know, because mic is on and I don't know. You're not responding. Is the sound better now? Okay, great. Right, that's good. So all the things I've been saying since you did not hear. I have to start again. All right, good evening and welcome to this free webinar on why you need visibility on Instagram to make sales, to get booked and all of that. So as I was saying, I teach every week, every Friday. This is basically one of the benefits of being in my WhatsApp community. So another thing is that you get access to meet other vendors that you can collaborate with. So if you're one of those people saying, oh, I want to collaborate and I've not been getting, no, that's what hold on 1 minute. So if you're one of those people who is always complaining and say, oh, I don't see people to collaborate with, well, in that group, you have access to meet people you can collaborate with. So far, we have 2 groups and we've almost filled up both groups, and very soon we'll create a 3rd group. I want it such that no matter where you are, you must be able to at least build a community of people around you. You can't do business alone. As much as I would always say, mind your business, but come on, you need your colleagues in the industry. So welcome to this class tonight. So if you are one person who struggles with poor visibility when you post, feels like nobody's seeing your work, then this webinar is for you. If you've been having visibility but you just want to have more, like you want to know what you can do such that it's better, then this class is for you. And then if you're one person who you've been on Instagram, you are tired of the algorithm shift, because all of us can clearly agree that the algorithm this period, this time, is crazy. You post what we used to enjoy on the app, we no longer enjoy it. People would always, well, I agree, TikTok seems to be better when it comes to reach and all of that. So let me know where you're watching me from. I see K Scarlett in Dubai. I'm seeing a lot of names I'm not very familiar with. Let me know if you're in my WhatsApp group. Let me know you're in my WhatsApp group. I'm in group 1, I'm in group 2. Just let me know. If you're a new member here, let me know. 1 hour is 1 hour. So if you waste time, when it's 1 hour, we log off. 1 hour is 1 hour today. Beauty by Naya, which of the groups do you belong to? Are you in group 1 or in group 2? And where are you watching from? Good evening. I like to know the people who I'm teaching. When I teach, my teachings are very interactive. So if you don't answer me, we'll be looking at each other. When you are ready, we will start. But I shall know that once it's 9:30, I'm done. Becca's signature, she says she's in group 2. All right. Towers Artistry, group 2. Okay. Anike from Owerri. Glam by Wealth, group 2. Beauty by Yemi, group 1. Hair by First Impression, group 1. AB Signatures, group 1. Wow, quite a lot of you here. Okay. Queen's Beauty from group 2. Great, you are welcome. So let's start. How many of you here are really tired of Instagram? How many of you here, you are tired? You are tired of Instagram. You've done everything and you don't know what best you can do. How many of you are honestly tired of Instagram wahala? I remember when I used to post a reel. Before you know, my reel has done like 100k views. In fact, I had a reel that has done, I can't remember the last time my reel hit 300k views. I used to post reels and my reels would be 300k views. I have a reel that was hitting almost 1 million views. I can't remember when last my reel hit 1 million. Yes, I'm honestly tired of Instagram. So one thing I want you to know is that everything I'm going to teach tonight can only work for you if you have the mind that it will work. That's the reason why students, whether you're in my free class or you're in my paid class, you always get value. But one thing I can assure you that has given my paid students, and by my students I mean makeup artists and hairstylists, that's giving them massive results, is because of their mind. So there's always a mindset shift I do in all of my classes. So there's a limit to how much me I can help you as a business coach, because you must of necessity tell yourself that as much as you are tired of the situation you're experiencing in your business, whether it's with your post reach, your sales, whatever issues you are having, you must have a desire to move forward. So you should not just be among the bandwagon of people who all they do is complain and they're not ready to take action. They're not ready to make any form of action that will lead to a change. Now, another thing is that I don't want you coming into this my class, with a lackadaisical attitude. You know what lackadaisical attitude means? Crazy word, you're welcome. That after all is a free class. Well, all of my free classes are more value packed than most of the classes you have been paying for. Yes, I can honestly say that. Go and check reviews. Many of my free classes are much more than many paid classes that you have joined. So that it is free does not mean it's of no value. Go and check the previous reviews that we have had. Secondly, I don't want you coming into my class tonight comparing me to any business coach that you've been under their teaching and begin to argue with the things I will share with you tonight based on the things you know. Because one thing that stops people from making progress is I'm telling you something new, you're already arguing with me in your mind. Let me give you an example. 2017, when I came back into the industry, I went to take an upgrade class with Jojo's Touch. Now, when I took my class to Jojo's Touch, I wanted her to, because her business is doing so well. In fact, as at 2017, hey, it's not just Jojo's Touch has been doing so well. Like as at then, she was in a building. She had her business was occupying 3 floors. 2017. So I know that I cannot just do my upgrade class and go. I decided to let her mentor me. At least she may not be able to share everything, but at least let her give me some form of mentoring. And there were some things she shared with me. As at that time, because my mind could not carry what she was saying, I argued with it. I beg. See the kind of things she's saying I should not do. Guess what? It took me 5 years to agree with what she said. 5 good years. I still have the notes where she shared a lot of things with me that I wrote down. I'm saying this because I wasted 5 years. If I had taken her word for it, I would not have made the mistakes I made in my business. She gave me so many directives on if you want to employ staff, if you want to do partner. She said so many. I argued with them. You know why? At that time, my mental level and financial capacity was not at that realm with which she was teaching. And so, because there was really no mindset shift, she just poured the things out on me without working on my mind. So I argued a lot. Many of the things she said, I just dumped them. After I had struggled, got it to a level in my business where I was suffering in business. Now, this was about 2019. Late 2018, 2019. I stumbled on that note. I don't know what I was looking for, but I stumbled on that note where she wrote, and I realized that everything she told me not to do, I did them. Everything she told me not to do, I did them. And I realized that if I had taken her word for it, I would not have made those mistakes. Now, there's a book I read. That book is 50. It's called 50. It's by 50 Cent and Robert Greene. You know what I'm telling you about books? They will say, our work is just makeup. We're not reading. If you're a makeup artist, you don't read, you cannot succeed. I will tell you the honest truth. If you are a creative and you don't read, you don't study, you don't research, my guy, leave that thing. If you progress for this window, if you can't go far. Where you are, you just be Who dash you local champion? I read that book by 50, and 50 spoke about ownership. He said in business, you must own your ideas. I've read that book many times. I wrote in my book, I said 50 Cent, you are a liar. When I came to Lagos, now I've had that book for so many years, read it a couple of times. When I came to Lagos and did a business partnership that failed, I went back to that book and I wrote 50 Cents. You are the Odogu, you are correct. So it means that when you are receiving new information, the first thing you do is accept it. When you argue with it, it will not profit you. Once you begin to say, I beg you, all these things they talk na lie, all these ones they are just farms in, it's audio money, they just want to give us hype, you will not get the benefit of that teaching. You will not get it. I remember when we say in the sales challenge that students are already doing the minimum my students make is 1 million. They're like, how possible? The way things are tight. I say, which things are tight in Nigeria? Once you don't open your mind to accept new knowledge, your situation cannot change. I will tell you the honest truth. So don't come here comparing me with the old knowledge you have in your head. The one you have is not working, no. But to accept new one looks like war. You have to take that decision to mentally cleanse your mind. These things I know, they are not working. Why are you still holding on to them? These beliefs that you have, this self-sabotaging belief, the feeling of you are not good enough. Oh, can somebody pay me this amount? Can my pay ever grow? Once you keep having all those beliefs, you can never grow till the day you purge them out of your mind. That's the only way you can grow. Me, I am one of one. I am Nell's Beauty Hub. And you are never going to experience a coach like me. You know why? My methods of teaching, the strategies that I share are very different. They are easy to replicate, easy to understand. So I'm not somebody who likes jargons. I know they like plenty grammar. That's why I'm able to deliver exceptional results for students in my paid business classes. So this brings me to a very brief introduction about myself. My name is Nelly, but I like to be called Nels. Don't call me sis. Don't call me auntie. Don't call me mama. Call me Nels. Nels. Now, there's a reason why I introduce myself like that. The class has started, though. One thing you must teach your audience is your brand name. Your audience must be able to remember your name. So in my business classes, we don't talk to each other by your name is like Cozy. Now Cozy is in my paid class. I don't think I know her personal name. I just know her brand name. We refer to members. I talk to members in my paid classes by their brand names. What are you adding, mama? So Cozy World, why? Once you teach your audience your name, it's easy to refer you. It's easy to become top of mind. Because I remembered one time, somebody wanted to refer me. She couldn't remember my name. She couldn't remember how she saved my number. For some reason, that's something I teach. Follow-up is very important. I just did our follow-up messages. And she was like, oh, thank God you sent me a message. I've been trying to refer you to somebody. I said, how did you save my name? She said she just saved it as makeup. I said, please correct it. Abi, she said, studio girl, Abi wanting. I said, please correct it. So when I tell people that call me Nels, it is easy to remember Nell's Beauty Hub. So when next you are putting up posts, people say introduce yourself. First introduce yourself by your brand name. Okay? When you are putting up your posts, put your brand name. That's one way that people can easily see. The more people see your post, they can say, oh, I know Nell's Beauty Hub. I know Nell's Beauty Hub. I know Nell's Beauty Hub. That's number one. I'm a Lagos-based bridal MUA hairstylist, and I am a business coach. So I'm sure you've come across my second page, the Okuku Stylist in Lagos. Just in case you have not, go and check. You probably have sent me a DM to collaborate with me. I've trained over 100 Okuku stylists within and outside Nigeria. Yes. I relocated to Lagos 3 years ago with a few bags. I borrowed money to come to this Lagos. So when I see people tell me, hey, it's my location, it's my this, and I'm wondering, but me that came to Lagos, I did not carry customers. Customers to this Lagos. Today, I've served over 3,500 clients. I've trained over 150 students, physical classes. My online classes have did over 1,000. I have students in my various communities, paid classes, over 1,000 students in my classes. Of course, I have my signature program, which is my one-on-one mentorship, organized and structure. Cohort 2 is starting June 23rd, and it's 500,000 naira for my mentorship. Of course, we have other mini courses. There are other mini courses that you can take. I would explain them as you go, but that's for my mentorship. So if you tell me now that the reason why your account is not growing or why your business is not growing is because of your location, then how about me, who came to a place with bags and borrowed money? How did I survive? How did I grow my account? How? I'd always say it. I never wanted to be a business coach because I know how stressful it is to help people move them from point A to B. People who are earning 100K a month, moving them to 1 million is not an easy decision to teach such people, because there's a lot you have to do on the person's mind for them to take the action that you want. So there are many mental barriers that I break for people to see results. If I don't break those mental barriers, no matter what I teach, you cannot get the result. I told you I was taught something by Jojo's Touch 2017. It took me 5 years to agree with what she said because mentally I did not agree. So I need to bring you to a place where you understand that you need another eye on your business and you need to accept the counsel of the other eye. So coaching fell on me because a lot of people started reaching out to me. First of all, my business closed down. Lack of structure. We had to close down the 2 studio outlets. People even thought I would die. But today, I earn consistently 7 figures. And I teach my students the same way. We had to close down because I could barely pay my staff their salaries. Even though we are earning over 1 million a month, I could barely take 200K home. Some months I go home with 50,000 naira. Now me get 2 store. They'll be telling me, big madam, nothing. So you need to really look at your business. Your problem may be the fact that you lack structure first. So when you lack structure, every other thing we cannot shift till there's a shift in the foundation of your business. So I will tell you the honest truth. I suffered for lack of visibility. How did I know? I will run ads. Maybe they say it's to click boost post. I will click boost post. That time they will shop my 20,000, 10K, 5K. I did everything possible for where those ones I was even running on Facebook is even worse. You know, Facebook ad, baby, I love you. That's what they'll be sending to you. I saw your number, I could not sleep. Rubbish thing. I had all of such experiences. And I felt like I needed to do more with my content. So I began to collaborate. I said, okay, maybe my content is not good. That's why my ads are not working. Nothing happened. I moved from there to start buying target audience. You know, people sell target audience. That if I set your target audience, you will sell. What they sell is actually, what's going on? Wait, this filter, I don't understand this filter. Wait. See me, we go use filter. You see why Instagram, they need to upgrade. I beg, wait. Hold on, no. Just hold on. This thing cannot do that rubbish that is doing on my face. I don't even know what I've pressed. Okay, it's doing bubbles now. Alright, it's alright. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me check what I pressed. We're not in snow or winter. Instagram is annoying. Very annoying app. Very annoying. Oh, let it be like that. So I began to buy target audience. I began to buy target audience. Now, I will not tell you that those people selling target audience, that what they are selling is not working. I want you to understand that you run a service-based business. So when you are considering paying for any service, if it's not from somebody that runs a service-based business, it will not profit you. I bought target audience. I'm telling you, that time 30,000 naira. You know how many times I bought? There's nothing I did not buy. Anyone I see, I would buy. They say 20k, 30k, I was buying, hoping that it would help my visibility and all on Instagram. But it did not work. Now, how did I overcome my lack of visibility? Because as at that time I would run ads, I would see that 4,000 people are on my profile. How many profile visits? Yes, nobody sent a DM. Nobody asked for my service. They will just be liking. It's not likes that I want. I want that somebody will book me. As at that time, book me for my studio makeup, book me for my hairstyling. How did I overcome my lack of visibility? That moved my account from 7k to 20k. That's number one. In less than 8 weeks, so Instagram suspended my account like 3 times. How did that such that my client, I told you now that by the time I overcame my lack of visibility, my reach was almost, I had reach of over, that was going close to like 1 million. Anytime I post a reel, it just blows. I had about 3 viral posts. Let me tell you the first thing I did. I prayed. You will laugh now. You will laugh and say, I'm not expecting that this session Nelly is going to come and tell us that she prayed. Yes, I prayed because I had a clear revelation that showed that my Instagram page was blank. So a post that even had like 200 likes, had over 70 something comments and shares. I had a dream that night that my Instagram page was empty. No, 0 likes, 0 comments, 0 shares, 0 saves. My posts were just bland. Like I could barely see posts on my page. So I prayed. That's what birthed our prayer for visibility. If you follow me, there's an every Monday prayer, which is the prayer for visibility. If you are Christian, go and join that community. Testimonies are happening there. Now you will say, what's the essence of praying? I prayed, and it's that prayer that led me to knowing who to buy a course from on visibility. I heard clearly, go and buy a course on visibility. I bought 2 courses, one from a Nigerian coach, one from a foreign coach. The foreign coach, he gave me a task. That task, by day 4, I went viral. The task that my foreign coach gave me, by day 4, my post went viral. And I did another post. I had 3 posts that went viral successfully. And I understood that there is content for visibility. There is content for sales. There's content to grow your followers. There's the kind of content you will put on your page. Brands will be sending you DMs for collaborations. They'll send you DMs that they want to work with you. They want to send you products. Many of us think it's just that all these things is just it's just posts. You know, people just say just keep posting your work. Just keep posting your work. It's not to keep posting your work. What exactly are you posting? So why am I sharing this? Many makeup artists and hairstylists are struggling because they have a 0 startup cost mindset. You know what that mindset is? Buy a phone, create content, post. I don't need any class. I don't need anything. You've been doing it for such a long time. Why haven't you gotten the results that you desire? You've been doing it for so long. Let me tell you, it costs money to make money. That's number 1. So if you are one person who is consistent, but your content is underperforming, I will tell you the honest truth. Invest in a course on visibility. If your post engagement is low, invest in a course on visibility. You will not die. The same way you are doing upgrade classes for your makeup, for your hairstyling, why not upgrade on the business of Instagram? Instagram has rules and regulations. Instagram has hidden tricks and hacks. I will share a few with you. But I'm telling you, if your reach is not increasing, or you're the type that used to do follow for follow, when you follow somebody, you go and send them DM. I just followed you, do the needful, follow me back. Oh, I will not follow you back. I will not follow you back. If your page doesn't align with what I want to be seen on my algorithm or my feed, I will not follow you back. Invest in a course on Instagram growth so that you stop telling people, I just followed you, do the needful, follow me back. That's not what we translate to bookings and sales. If it seems like nobody is seeing your business, talk more of getting the kind of bookings you want. Invest in a course on visibility and sales. If you are among the kind of students that people that reach out to me and say, Nelly, I've not made 100K from Instagram, invest in a course on sales. There is something called content for sales, content for engagement, content for followers. There are different content for different things. See students in my sales challenge, 1 million. I teach them how to make 1 million in 30 days. They are getting results. One of them sent me a review this morning. I said, Nelly, no wonder I've not been getting sales. He said, when I went through that course, I just realized I've been posting rubbish, that she now knows why she's not getting booked. So you may have the best quality products, digital products, services, but no one knows about it. Invest in marketing. Marketing your business on Instagram is not just to post. Don't throw your money on ads that will not convert. First, find out why in a paid course that will give you step-by-step guidance on what to do. If you want to succeed, invest in parts of your business that is lacking results. Because I know too well that when your makeup or your hairstyling was not so good, you went to go and do an upgrade such that when you lay frontal, when you pluck it, it will be natural hairline. Your ventilation will come out well. So why would you not invest in a course that teaches you how to handle Instagram, how to get bookings, how to respond to customers, how to respond to, I will get back to you. Let me think about it. This is above my budget. The knowledge will not fall from heaven. No? So if you are getting lots of traffic on your page, but it does not convert to sales, please, by all means, get a course on that. You are in a position where you can invest in your business. Invest in your business. So if you're on Instagram every day, you're posting, you're not making sales, blah, 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 get a mentor and listen to your mentor. Don't be like me, that took me 5 years to agree. Listen to your mentor, get a coach, attend a paid class, buy that webinar. You need a second eye to help you evaluate your business. Look at your data, put those data together and give you an updated strategy that will work specifically for your business. So now we're going into the business of tonight. Now I want you to know that the value you get in a free class with me is nothing compared to my paid classes. So whatever you will get in this free class is just one slice of bread. One slice of bread. What you will get in my paid class, at most 2 loaves of bread. What you will get in my mentorship is the bakery. Yes. So let's start our session tonight. How has business been for you? Now, I want to share with you a quote by one of my coaches, Ninja Brand Chick. So here's what she said, and I will quote, and I need you to write it down. Your brand is what you do. Your product or your service is how you do it. Your marketing is why you do it. Your visibility is how we know you. I'll take that again. Your brand is what you do. Your product and service is how you do it. Your marketing is why you do it. Your visibility is how we know you. Miss any of these puzzles at your loss. So if you skip anyone, just be ready to cry. They all complement each other. Now, I want you to know that the algorithm on Instagram does not know your business. The algorithm on Instagram does not know your business type. You can create that your page, you can change it today. Maybe you're a photographer or you're a makeup artist, you're a hairstylist, and decide that you want to start selling shoes. Instagram is not going to reject your account because you cleaned out your page and started selling shoes. Okay? So the algorithm does not know your business type. Instagram works with what we call relevance. You better be fast. You can watch the replay now. When we are done, of course, I won't save it to Instagram. I will save it to the platform I usually save it and drop the link for you guys. You can watch the replay. So Instagram does not know your business type. Instagram works with what we call relevance. So if you put out a content that is accepted in terms of engagement, the algorithm considers it relevant. What would the algorithm now do? It will continue to show that post to people who may be interested in it. So that's why I said the algorithm works with relevance. There are keywords you must use, and then if people are searching with those keywords, the algorithm just shifts the content to them and say, okay, this person needs this thing, or this person is searching for this thing. Now, I want you to know that visibility does not necessarily equal booking, but it is a trigger to make sales. I'm thinking of the best way to explain this. Visibility does not equal booking. Your post can go viral. You can have lots of followers, but nobody is booking you. You can have a post that had 300 likes, 1,000 saves, 500 shares, blah, 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 but nobody is booking. So visibility does not necessarily equal bookings, but it is a trigger to make sales. Because if your post is an entertaining content, let's assume as a makeup artist, you post something that is entertaining, what would happen? Instagram will keep showing it to people who likes watching entertaining content. Are those people looking for makeup artists? No. They are looking for what to just make them laugh. They are looking for something that will just make them happy. So when your entertaining content would have lots of engagement, people will comment, people will argue in the comment section, but it will not get you a booking. It may not get you a booking, not will. Will is like closing the door, bata, bata. That's not true. On a scale of 1 to 10, it can be a 10 over 10. It may not get you a booking, may or may not, because what you put out is just entertaining them. It's not necessarily triggering a sale. Except somebody sees and like, oh, I've been looking for a makeup artist. And it depends on the kind of content that you put out. Now, I want you to know that you can put out a rubbish content. I'll use the word rubbish. That does not align with your brand, and you will get traffic. Did you see the story of this? There was this thing that happened with Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg did a campaign for a company, and the campaign Snoop Dogg did had lots of engagement, but it did not bring a single sale for the company. Not one person bought what they wanted Snoop Dogg to help them sell. So that's why most times when I come across makeup artists that say, I'm looking for an influencer to talk about my brand, I say, who is the audience of the influencer? Does our audience align with the audience you want to book you? What if our audience are Gen Zs below? Gen Z is even big. Let's say people below 18. How many people below 18 will really book for makeup? So every action you are taking on Instagram, you must have a clear objective. So before you use Instagram and say all sorts that the algorithm is crap, Instagram is this, Instagram is that, I want you to answer this question. Do you understand Instagram at all? Because you cannot abuse what you don't know. You cannot say this thing is bad when you don't know how bad it is, or whether it has a good potential in it. Do you understand Instagram at all? Do you know what is important for the algorithm to pick your content and show it to that will make that content relevant, that it will show it? Do you know what is important for Instagram to pick your content and begin to show it to the kind of audience that you want. Do you know what to do to make the app work in your favor? Because when my foreign coach gave me a task, I was almost, that day I didn't even want to post. I just said, I know I was going to submit my assignment. And the submitting assignment is not like I posted, you will show him the post. That's what some tasks I used to do in some of my classes. You will put your post link in my Telegram group. Let me know that you posted. Don't come and lie that you posted. I said, okay, let me just post. That was the post that moved my account from 7K to 20K. That single post. So do you know what the algorithm is looking for? Do you know that every app has its do's and don'ts? Let me explain something. So there was one time I posted. I noticed that people could not comment on the post. Not like I closed the comment section. It was even Bella Divas that brought it to my attention. I said, Nelly, now people can't comment on the post. I said, but why? I didn't know that I used a banned hashtag. I just kept thinking, what could have been wrong? What could have been wrong? I just muttered a prayer and I said, Holy Spirit, help me. What's wrong with this post? I just said, okay, let me clean out the last 2 hashtags I added. And the moment I cleaned it out, the post just went up and people just started commenting on it. So every app has its do's and don'ts. Maybe you are using a hashtag that shadow bans your account and you like that hashtag. I don't know what the hashtag is, but you like it. If you don't even use it, your post is not complete. Maybe that hashtag is already a shadow banned hashtag. So for every time it's on your content, every time it's on your post, you have by yourself covered the eyes of people to that content. Now, do you understand the importance of each of the Instagram features? Because every app has features. If you don't understand how to use each of these features, you will struggle with visibility. Now, a lot of people will say, Nels, what is the best posting time? There's nothing like best posting times. I've taught a course on social media before, and I've told my students, there's nothing like best posting time. Nothing like that. If you understand, you have to work with your own insights and train the app. There's something called, you can train the app to give you what you want. You can train the Instagram app. Now, there's a possibility that you want to go viral for the wrong reasons. I need you to answer this question. Why do you want visibility? Is it just because you want the engagement? You have 1,000 likes, you have 200 comments. Is that just the reason why? Because if your visibility objective is wrong, you will soon be the same person that will come and say, I beg you, my post won't be today people they like them. It's not today people is to comment, not till they happen. All those ones are just there. You will soon get to the point where you'll be frustrated. So your objective has to be clear from the get-go. From the get-go. So these questions that I just asked are yours to answer. But if you're in my paid class, I'm having a class on Instagram visibility. I will answer the questions for you. I will tell you what to check. I will not only answer the questions, I will open your eye to so many things. So think about it. If you've been trying to impress people with your engagement, you will keep jumping on trends. And I want you to know that trends never end. So that means you are in a rat race. Every new trend that comes out today, you are jumping inside. You will soon get tired. I'm telling you. Because visibility that converts is not necessarily just jumping on every trend. All those trends you jump on, it just gives you likes and comments. It doesn't really, in fact, there are people who, they have individual posts that have done like 20K, 30K, 100K views. Their following on Instagram is not growing. So most times, your post may be having some sort of, seems like you're having lots of engagement, but your following is not growing. So you are just jumping on trends and getting the attention of people, but you're not keeping that attention. Because for you to keep people's attention means they follow you, they'll send you a DM. They not just only engage with your content. If you are selling something, they want to buy. If you are hosting something, they want. And I see a lot of people who, because they are eager They are people pleasers. As a business person, you are not a people pleaser. They begin to do lots of giveaways. That period, you will see a massive traffic. After a while, some of those people, they will go and follow you later. That's number one. Number two, you are now training your audience that if you don't do giveaway, your account cannot grow. I mean, I was speaking with a business owner earlier today, and she was telling me that the only time she can make a sale is if she runs ad. And I told her her business structure is wrong. She doesn't have a business. So if people don't organically follow you, people don't find your page and follow you instantly, something is wrong with your business. Something is fundamentally wrong. Where you only have to do giveaway, or you have to do some rubbish content that does not align with your brand, just to get people to laugh and comment. It's not necessary. So if you are currently at this stage in your business where you have to do giveaway to get followers, you have to do all of this, you are an immature business owner. I would say you're immature because your business have not grown. You are not clear on your brand values. So you must be deliberate about growing your income and not just virality on Instagram. So I would ask you, why do you do the things that you do on Instagram? Check yourself. The things that you are doing, the posts that you are posting, why are you posting it? One of the reasons why we struggle with organic growth is because we are doing copy and paste. So you see somebody does a post today, the next thing that comes to your mind is how to copy it, without any preconceived decision that, oh, this is why I'm doing this. So are you posting to please people or to get booked? Now I want to define visibility for you. What is visibility? For me, this is my I'm a business coach. I teach my students with my experiences. I've been 14 years in this industry, so I have lots of experiences. 7 years full time. So I have experience plenty and issues that I've overcome. What's visibility? Visibility is the state of being seen. Means I can see you, you can see me. So visibility is in two ways, where customers find you and you find your customers. Now there are different forms, different ways you can get visibility, but they are all put into two ways. Organic visibility, where you organically have to put out the content that triggers, that opens up your page to brands and all, and then paid visibility, where you have to run sponsored ads. I'm not against ads. I have an ads course. Of course, I sell my ads course to only my paid students. So if you're not taking my foundational courses, you just send me DM. Helen Nels, I saw you are selling a course on sponsored ads. I saw somebody's review. After she ran ads, she did blah, 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 blah. She made so much amount of money. I want to buy. No, I'm not selling it to you because your content is wrong. If you don't fundamentally check your business, if your Instagram page has not been optimized, your sponsored ads will be waste of money. So I don't sell my ads course to people that have not been trained by me in my paid business class. These are the two forms of visibility: organic and paid. Now, your paid visibility would only work well when you get the organic right. You get the organic right in the sense that my normal post is opening. There are people who just say, hello, I just came across your page last night. Assuming I should have screenshotted some of my DMs for you to see. Sorry, I was an explorer and I just saw your page. I need an okuku stylist for my wedding. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry, I just saw your page. Are you available for collaborations? That's the only way you know that your content is working. When people are requesting for your services, that's how you know that your content is. That's one way to check, not all. One of the ways to check that your content is working. So I've defined visibility for you. The state of being seen. But you must see first before people can see you. How? If I don't understand why I am on, because you need to answer this question I asked you, why are you on Instagram? If I'm not able to answer that question well, I will not create a tailor-made content that will make my customers to find me. Because Customers finding you is visibility. You finding your customer is also visibility. And the bedrock of all we do in this industry is content. We can never stop teaching on content. Never. Because your content has a major role to play in visibility. That's one role. Then there are things you must optimize your Instagram. I will not tell you how to optimize your page. It's going to be in my paid class. There are things you must do, optimize on your Instagram page, that if somebody is searching for and say, maybe the person just starts by looking for gele artists, and before you know, your page will pop up. Your page, there was a client that reached out to me. She said, Nelly, she said the moment I checked for Kuku Stylist, that I saw 15 posts from you. 15 posts. That by the time she was checking other people's vendors, and they were like, I don't want to Kuku Style. She didn't say, they just say Nails Beauty Hub, Nails Beauty Hub. She's like, it's like you are popular on Instagram. Go and check my Kuku Stylist page. We have 500 and something followers. So when people tell me it's because I don't have followers, one thing, it's a lie. My follower count on that page is less than 1,000. I get my jobs. So your page has to be properly optimized. There are things that must be on your bio. There are things you must write on your caption. There are so many things, but let's continue. So I've defined visibility for you. I've explained the two broad types of visibility. Then I want to ask you a question. Why do you need visibility? Why? We have 7 more minutes to go. I'm not joking. This class must finish 9:30. Why do you need visibility? Why? Answer me. Oh, you are plenty here now. Use the comment section. Why do you need visibility? And don't be afraid to say your truth. If you are wrong, I will tell you are wrong and I will explain. I'm waiting. Why do you need visibility? Why do you think visibility is important? Because there are so many keywords makeup artists use. Clarity, visibility, content. Most times we don't understand it. We just say it. Makeup artists say, I don't have clarity yet. Ask them the definition of clarity. They don't know. I'm struggling with visibility. What is visibility? Okay. Somebody say, I always think visibility allows people to know my brand more. All right, to make sales. Book more appointments. Be identified. To grow my brand. Target the right audience. Okay. These answers are not bad, but I'm going to explain why you need visibility. To reach out to those that need your services. Okay. So but I will explain why you need visibility. The number one reason you need visibility, top of mind awareness. Grandiose Church, you are my student. That's why you can write to create awareness for your brand. If you're my student in my paid class, can you not just talk? Can you allow every other person to write? You guys have been taught now. The number one reason you need visibility is top of mind awareness, such that a stranger who has not come across your page can meet up with somebody and say, I don't know, in this Lagos, is there somebody that does very good portrait photography? Like, you're always, these are two people discussing. Say you're always on Instagram. Every day you are on Instagram Explore. You're just following Instagram. I'm looking for a very good portrait. I'm looking for somebody who installs frontal. So we're not too far from her. If that person who has been surfing the gram has come in contact with your content a couple of times, you're like, there's this page I used to see. I've saved their post. Let me show it to you. There are things people will ask me. I'll say, there's one lady I know that used to say very fine boo-boo. I just used to see her boo-boo. I like her boo-boo. Let me say I don't buy it, but I don't save so many. You need visibility for top of mind awareness, such that the people that comes in contact with your brand, you leave a mark in their head. Anytime you create a post that does not leave your presence in the head of that person, that content has failed. Because the content is supposed to do three things. If I'm not going to save it, I'm going to remember your name. That I've been seeing this person's post. I mean, there are many of us, there are many people's posts we see that we've not ordered from them. It's like if I tell somebody now, I'm looking for where I can order food. They're like, there's this lady I know, something kitchen. She's always posting the best of food. What has her post been doing? Top of mind awareness. You may not even be her follower, but you remember because you've been seeing some strategic content from her. That is one reason you need visibility. Top of mind awareness. People should not think twice before calling your name. Especially people who are always on the ground. They should not think twice before referring you. Or people who have even done business with you, or those who are not following you at all. They should easily just say that there's somebody I see. I've been seeing her work. I mean, there was somebody who joined one of my classes and she says, Nels, I've been seeing your work for almost 2 years now. That till I saw you, I think Ides Glam did a live, and I was on that live. I was in the comment section. She was like, when you commented again, I said, I have been seeing this name, Nels Beauty. Because that day she paid for my class. She was like, Nels, I've been seeing it. Not like I say I've been seeing it. That's top of mind awareness. So that any day they decide to say, okay, I want to book, your name becomes the first point of remembrance. Now, in business, repetition is persuasive. So if you're the kind of person who comes on Instagram today and you will not show up after 1 week, you will not go and make that rubbish post. And when you come back into an account that you have abandoned, you want us to do what? To clap for you. That you abandoned your account for 1 week and you are back. Hey, you cannot have top of mind awareness if your consistency is zero. Now, I know it's difficult for people to be consistent on Instagram. That's why I have my paid community where they have tasks they are to post every day. So that is, and then they have a WhatsApp content. It sort of gives them ginger. I mean, somebody told me she posted 8 times. I said, how did you cope? Of course, there are features, like I said, you must use the Instagram features. It will save you a lot of stress and time. So number one reason why you need visibility, top of mind awareness. Number 2 is to fulfill your KLT. Your KLT is your know, like, trust factor. Now, KLT is just the first one. There are 2 other letters. KLTRL. The R and the L is for my paid class. I'll teach you only on the KLT. So your KLT is your know, like, and trust. When you put out strategic content, which I cannot teach you that type of content here, really. Content is a course on its own. You would realize that people who find your page, wait, I want to ask you a question. Have you come across a page on Instagram that after going through the post you saw, you click to check their profile? After checking their profile, you follow the page instantly. Has that happened to you? I need your answer in the comment section. You saw a post on Explore, or it just popped up. You checked the post, you like what you saw, you click to check their profile. You check their profile, you saw the page, you don't know when you tap follow. Good. At least I have about 4 or 5 yeses now. That post that you saw, was it a sponsored ad? That post you saw, was it an ad? Was it a sponsored ad? No, I want to know if your yes is an ad or no, not an ad. That post that you saw, that you just saw it, you just liked the page, check their profile, the next thing you follow them, was it a sponsored ad? Majority of the time, it is not an ad. I will tell you the honest truth. Majority of the time, that kind of content that you see, that you saw the post, you liked it, you went to their profile, you checked their profile, you love the page, the next thing you click follow, many times it's not an ad. So you need to know that you just saw it on Explore. My post used to hit Explore. I'm telling you of posts that don't even have up to 100 likes. My posts are usually on Explore. Because I know what to write on that my post. It must be on Explore. It must be on Explore. especially my Dokuku page, that post must hit explore, because that's my money. So there's a kind of content, that's why you need visibility. It fulfills your KLTR, your no like and trust. No like and trust meaning I'm a stranger. I see your content today. I know you. I like you. How am I liking you? I'm like, there are sometimes you can even see that page. You will not know when you have liked like 20 on that page. 1 hour you're still on that page. The next thing you have followed them. If they have something that involves you spending money, you will spend money on that page. That is organic visibility. You are creating the right content. Visibility is not hard. Now you never they do and well. Content creation is not hard. You've just not been doing it right. Now, once you are able to fulfill top of mind awareness, you are able to fulfill the KLT, you will make sales. I'm telling you, because if I come across a page, I see, I like it, I just follow, and they have what you will not know when you will buy. Now, you may not even buy that deal, but because there's a level of consistency and a quality of content that they create, you keep seeing their work. Anytime you need to buy, you will not think twice. You will send them a DM instantly. There are pages where I want to order dresses from. As I'm seeing it, I'm already saved. They have the kind of dresses I like. When I want to buy, just send a DM instant. They'll just be happy and say, they've made a sale. They don't know that they've been doing the work that led to the sale. Now, the fourth reason why you need visibility is to attract new audience. Refer to my last teaching. I think, was it last week Friday or last 2 Fridays? The class, I have a free class every Friday. One of the classes we taught was how to get more eyeballs on your business, on your profile. So refer to that teaching, because I taught a lot on that one. If you don't reach new audience every day, you cannot sell. If you don't reach a new audience every day, your account cannot grow. Your growth on your account and your growth, your income, money, has to do with the numbers of new people your account reaches every day. So don't play with your Instagram algorithm. Go and check your insights. And when you want to check and complain and say, my reach is very low, Emma Binu, check how many posts you have posted. If you say, I post consistently, nothing is working, check the quality of your posts. Like I said, I have a paid class on Instagram visibility, where I will teach you all the hacks from the type of content. My classes are very wonderful. I will do half of the work for you. I will give you guides, give you how to write it, tell you what to do, and all. So go and check your insights. What is your insight saying? How many new people is your post? Because many times we focus on the wrong metrics. Visibility is not necessarily likes or comments. It's on impressions. So if I put out a post and that post has 3 likes, but it has 1,000 impressions, guess what? I had 1,000 people see that post. It's more important to me than 3 people liking it. Because that 3 likes, they are just nice. But the fact that 1,000 people saw it means that's good. 10,000 people saw it, great. 20K people saw it, great. You see the reason why I'm against using pod? If you are here using pod, you are killing your account. You are killing your account. In your mind now, your post has 300 likes, 500 likes. You can never make a sale. Do you know why? Your account is recycling old accounts. So you are not having new reach. So new people are not finding you. It's the same we that is liking your post. Is it we that we book you? It's not us that we book you. So if you are using pod, please go and stop using. When I used pod before, I will not tell you that I did not use pod. I'll go and check some of my posts, but I used to use pod. But I realized that see engagement on the post, nothing is happening. I want bookings. When my eye read when I first come this Lagos, I tell myself, now this like and comment I want shop. I beg, I'll not do it again. And now say I even defaulted like how many times I should come and pay 5,000. I say, if I women that have not chopped, I should pay for. I say, I beg, I beg, I beg. That's why I deleted them and I stopped using Pod. And when I stopped using Pod, I noticed that gradually my posts began to grow. You don't know what is Pod? Many people still use Pod in a community on WhatsApp or Telegram where everybody drops their post links and they begin to like each other's posts. They do that follow for follow, like for like. That's why when you come to my WhatsApp group, I tell you, don't try it. My WhatsApp group is not for follow, neither is it for like for like. That's what Pod communities do. Like for like, follow for follow. You are killing your account. You are killing the algorithm. You are killing everything on your account because your account is not reaching new people. So when you are doing like for like my post, I like your post, like my post, I like my post, new people cannot find you. So for you to make sales, you have fulfilled these 3 things. The last reason, like I said, why you need visibility is to reach new audience. Reach new audience. So if you've been struggling to get visibility, you might be making these mistakes. Number 1, your account is not, your Instagram page is not optimized. You know, people will say, I beg you, Instagram is not a very friendly app. It's not a very friendly app. Instagram, they don't favor new accounts. They don't favor small businesses. There are things you can do to beat the algorithm. Many things you can do to beat the algorithm. So the one mistake you could be making is the quality of your content. That's one. The type of content. Because if you don't understand the type of content that should be on your page, you will be struggling. Now, you know, some will say, but Nelly, my makeup is fine. My picture. Oh, it's true. Say Pod is an application that make the body like your. It's true. It's Pod for me. Pod is like you are just. It's ghost town. It's being honest. It's telling you the truth. A lot of people still use Pods today. They just want to mark on their listing 1,500 likes. Yes, they are struggling to make a sale. So if you are struggling with visibility, check that you're not making these mistakes. Check your hashtags. There's something called niche-based hashtags. Like I said, I'll teach that you can go and research it. If you choose not to be in my paid class, that's fine. You can go and research it. There's something called niche-based hashtags. Then you are not findable at all. Once you are not, you know, many of you think that you are findable on Instagram. You know, one thing I want you to do, if you're a makeup artist or you're a photographer or anything, I want you to go to the search bar on Instagram and write photographer in your location or wedding photographer in Lagos. If your name does not come up on the top 10, know that you are not findable. So you have to be findable on Instagram. And then your captions, very important. There are keywords you will use in your caption that if somebody is looking for your type of content. I told you a client wanted to book me. You know why she did that? So many clients eventually book me. They will say, Nels, I search on Instagram, it's you. I speak to a vendor, they refer you. If I ask you, they will say that. I say yes, because your Kuku Stylist in Lagos is a very optimized page. That page has less than 1K follower, but that page is getting DM daily for bookings, for collaborations. I want to work with you. I want to do because it is optimized. So if your page is not optimized, if your captions are not optimized, you know, when I see people post and they put love emoji or they post without writing, and I'm wondering, who you be? You're not a celeb. Celebrities big accounts can do a lot of things. They will still get the traction that they want. But for a growing account, you have to be intentional about many things. You cannot be acting like a big account. I better pass my neighbor. They behave like Lister. You are behaving like a generator that uses diesel, and you are better pass my neighbor. You don't know yourself. So when I see small accounts doing a lot of these things, and I'm just wondering, you cannot grow because you are pretending to be a big account when you are not a big account. As a me, I don't call accounts small. I've stopped calling business owners in my community small business owners. That thing used to get to your head. So every time you say, I'm a small business, I'm still upcoming. Stop using that word upcoming. You're not, what is upcoming? When do you want to up and coming? Okay, when will you get to the up? Upcoming, upcoming. You know they come. When do you now want to eventually come? That you will not be a brand. So stop using that word upcoming. Stop using that word, I'm a small business owner. It limits you mentally. And once you are limited mentally, you cannot do what you want to do. So that Instagram does not favor growing accounts, yes, but there are things that you can do to get your content in front of the right people. Like I said, I'm only telling you what to do, not how to do it. So when I say go and optimize your Instagram page, I'm not going to tell you how. You want the how, come to my paid class. You can go and find how to optimize it yourself. Not hard. Create posts that show your value. If you want visibility on Instagram, that your content reaches the people who aligns with your business, the kind of clients that you want, create contents that show value, your value. It's not necessarily a fine picture. You know, the mistake we make is that I post pictures, my picture is fine now, fine picture, and my video makes sense. Content that show your value is not just to post fine picture. It pass like that. But I've sure told you. Create content that show your expertise. Then lastly, if you want visibility now, create contents that are controversial, but in a good way. Create contents that are controversial, but in a good way. Controversial contents are the kind of contents that will make people to share their opinions. So, but you have to do it that it's in a good way, so that it does not bring a bad light on your customers. Because if you pick the wrong controversial topic, new people finding your page can be offended and they leave. So, controversial content, but in a good way, that further sells your value and your expertise. So, if you want practical step-by-step guide on how to increase your visibility, on the new ways and hacks for you to get visible on Instagram, I'm having a visibility strategic session for May 31st, the last day of this month. This price for this visibility strategy session is a steal actually. It's just 6,000 naira. Let me tell you how my courses start. When I put out a course, I usually start from 5K, 6,000. People will be dragging body. In the next 3 days, what's 3 days? 2 days at most, it will be 15,000. There are courses that I started from 6K to 12 to 15 to 20 to 25. They sell for 40,000 naira today. So it's a steal to join the visibility strategy session for 6,000 naira. I'll put it up for only 3 days in the community. Only 3. I'll post it on the WhatsApp community. Only 3 days. I like to sell my courses very expensive, but I like to give access to my group members, my exclusive members, say my followers, say buy it now. Not when it's 15,000, you say Nelly, I thought you were joking. You know, somebody told me, I say, this course that is 20K, you say tomorrow it will be 30,000. Woo, somebody paid 37 the next day. That's how I sell my courses. There's a confidence I'm going to teach you how to run your business. Many of you lack the confidence. That's why you're not even selling. That's why your content is not working. So you do not confidently create the right content. You don't even know what to record. You know, people say, I recorded videos. You need to know the kind of videos that will give you visibility. You need to know the kind of videos to record that will sell your services. It's not to do record. I say for do record. Because as I say, okay, it's this rubbish that you have recorded. Now that's what to post on Instagram. In your mind, now you think this thing will sell. There's the kind of content that sells. There's the kind of content that pulls people to your brand. You are the one that told me now that there's the post that you see, you go and check the profile, the next thing you are following the page. That's the kind of content you should create. So whenever you stumble on a content that triggers you to check their profile, triggers you to follow them, can you take a moment to study the content and see what attracted me to this content? How were they able to keep my attention? How come now? Most times those posts may not tell you follow, but you ended up just following the brand. And you keep looking at, in fact, there are some pages we follow that we are looking out for their content. If they post, somebody will say, I'm first to comment. You need to create content like that will pull your own people in. So now there's this guy, I don't follow him actually, but there's something he said. Sheyi the assistant wrote, and I quote, I don't follow him, but I look out for his content. If every day if I come on Instagram, I'm going to check his page for a new content. He says the power to bring anybody out of struggle is rested in another who has survived it. So be afraid of a business coach who has not failed. I'm not somebody who has not failed. I told you how I suffered visibility. I suffered it. Go and check. Is it Boost posts on Instagram? One day, maybe I'll take a session on ads. Clicking Boost posts on Instagram is not how to run ads. That's the wrongest way to run ads. It's kind of just a chop on the money. I suffered it. I'm a coach who has failed and succeeded. So I'm the best person to teach you how not to fail is somebody who has failed repeatedly before eventually succeeding. Because I now know the mistakes. Every error that I'm sharing with you that you are nodding your head yes to is because I've made those mistakes. So there's a reason why your page, your account could be stagnated. It's because you lack direction. If you lack clarity as to what you should be doing in your business right now, there's a clarity session. You can get the clarity session. If you are struggling with sales, I have the sales challenge, 1 million in 30 days. Take that one. Come and make money. All this you're on Instagram. How much have you made from Instagram? If Instagram is not making you money, know that you are the one losing, because you are the one who is paying for data. You are the one who is creating content. You are the one who is having the high blood pressure. The owner of the app is resting. You are making him money. Instagram is the most searched app for creatives, where people are looking for creatives. So you have no reason, an app that has it, you have no reason why you should not be making money on Instagram. So if you're not making money on Instagram, know that you are wasting your time. And you need to make a change now, that such that Instagram brings money for you as often as possible. Every day you are making money from Instagram. Why are you using a platform that is not profiting you? So what are you doing on the platform? You're on Instagram. You cannot boast and say, out of Instagram, I've made 1 million. On Instagram, me now, all the jobs I've been doing. I told you I came to Lagos 3 years ago with a few bags and money that I borrowed. Every money I've made in this my business in the past 3 years is from Instagram. I didn't have a studio. Where did I start getting studio spaces? So if Instagram is not making you money, what are you doing on the app? You should, that's why I say pay for knowledge. Don't tell yourself, I beg you, is it not to post? I'm posting. You are posting, nothing is working. Get the visibility strategy session. It's selling for 6,000 naira today. We'll post the payment details on the WhatsApp community, the 2 WhatsApp groups, so that not when it's now 15,000 in the next 3 days, you say, Nelly, I thought you were joking. I was not joking. This session will sell in the next 30 days. This session will sell for 35K. This Instagram visibility strategy session, it will sell for 35K. So if you are here, you do very beautiful makeup, you do very beautiful hair, you do very beautiful work. But when you post, it looks like it's only you that see your post. Or the post not even they find for your eye, the way it be for ground. There's something. You need me to check it for you. Let me check. Maybe there's something you are missing out on. There are new ways, there are new tips to make your content stand out on Instagram with the most suitable quality. I will share that in my paid community. Because there's a way you need to edit your videos. There are some kind of videos. There was something I taught in one of my classes. I said, I want the videos to bang. It should be a banging video that from the first 3 seconds like this, bam, people are like, what am I saying? So there's a kind of, all this is what I will share in the strategy session. Now, I want you to know that what I'm going to teach you there is not just to create posts that will go viral. Yes, a number of you, by the time you start your task, it will go viral. You know, virality is to make us happy. My post went viral. Use the link in my bio to join my WhatsApp community. Of course, you will go viral, but beyond virality, I want you to make money. In my community, that's what I teach students, is to make money. I know they do all this. It's money, it's money. Make money first. After you make money, we can talk. So if you want to join my community, the WhatsApp community, that's a free WhatsApp group. use the link in bio to join the WhatsApp community. So if you have any questions, I'll take a few questions and then we are out for tonight. Till next week, Friday. Next week, Friday. If there's a topic you want me to teach, you can send me a DM and say, Nels, I want you to talk on this topic. So maybe that's what I'll prepare for. So if you have questions, please, 2 more minutes and we're out. How was the session for you tonight? And my paid community pay for the class now. If you pay for the class, you will join the community for your class. All my paid students are not in one class because people come to me at different levels. Okay? All my the paid communities are based on the class you paid for. All right, so ask your question. Somebody says, is there any community apart from WhatsApp community? My communities are on WhatsApp, different groups. I have different groups on WhatsApp. Okay, so you don't have a question. So it means you understood everything I said. All right, that's good. So thank you for being here. And I'll see you next week, Friday. So the visibility strategy session is 6,000 naira. And my mentorship program is only... My mentorship program is only those who have passed through my trainings. You can't jump into my mentorship. My mentorship is 500,000. You can't jump in. There are courses. See, my mentorship is for those who have made over 1 million naira. So when you are coming into my mentorship, because there was something somebody said in one of our classes that the mentorship is like a 4-year course in the university. Yes, it's that detailed. It's that deep. Imagine somebody who cannot swim in a pond. You now carry them to river. Now, my mentorship does not work like that. You take some of my business classes. When you make you must make the money. Once you have made the money, there's a mindset shift that would have happened. Then you come into the mentorship. If you give me 500,000 naira today, I will enroll you in the smaller courses. Like the sales strategy session. Go and make 1 million naira. Go and make 1.5. Go and make 2 million. Because the mentorship, we're talking of 3 million, 5 million, 10 million. That's what we're talking about. You have not done 500K. Where would you have the mindset that you can make 3 million? In fact, somebody told me, I was telling them in the sales strategy, I said your minimum is 1 million naira. So like, Nelly, I've not done 100,000. Do you think I can do it? You now want to jump into mentorship of 3 million and you've not done 500K. No, you will take the courses that these courses are foundational courses that brings you into the mentorship. Okay. Yes, I think somebody was asking about ads. Like I said, I don't sell my ads course to people that are not my students, because organically your posts must have made you money. Organically you are visible on Instagram. Organically you are making money. Ad is like fertilizer. Something is not working, you are not adding fertilizer, it cannot grow. I need you to understand that the seed has to be good, which is your content. The soil has to be good, which is your Instagram page that you have optimized. That is only when you add fertilizer to that seed, it will grow, to germinate more. The soil is bad, the seed is bad, you are adding fertilizer to do what? So I need you to understand that sponsored ads is fertilizer. It's just to boost what is already working. If it was not working, it will not work. In fact, it will frustrate you the more, because you're like, I put money on ads, my ads are not converting. Your content is not converting, so your ads cannot convert. Your content needs to convert before ads cannot convert it. The visibility strategy session, that's what I said. Everything I taught you here is just like an introduction of what's going to be in the visibility, in the course itself, in the visibility strategy session itself. Shams Beauty. Why did you change your name? Your name was Shams Beauty Pro. Now your name is Shams Beauty Magic. I beg, come on, the magic for your name. You're not a magician, please. I don't know what made you to go and add magic to your name. Shams Beauty Pro is a better name than Shams Beauty Magic, because Shams Beauty Magic is not a name that will go long term. Anytime you are doing something, don't think of the now, think of the future. Many people pick names that right now the names, they're embarrassed with their brand names. Yours and more is the visibility strategy session. It's 6,000 naira. Only for 3 days, anyways. After 3 days, it'll be 15,000. Me, I don't even like announcing my classes. I like to announce it when it's already at 35,000. That's when people used to value it. Because right now, when I say pay at 6,000, you're still looking at me. My account details will be on the WhatsApp community. We'll drop them there on the WhatsApp community. Are there any more questions? I need to go. I need you to rest. Tomorrow is Saturday. Abi, are you not working tomorrow? If you are not working tomorrow, please don't feel bad though. It's not every Saturday I work. My business is structured such that I know how I make. I don't need to do plenty jobs to make the amount of money that I make. It's the same thing I teach my students too. I think one of my students, Michi Billions, is telling me they said she's going to rest today. So you don't need to work every day to make money. If your business is structured and organized, you know where your money is coming out from. There are things you will do that will trigger it, and your money will just come. You'll be added to the community you belong to. You're welcome. Okay, it seems we don't have any more questions. So I need you to send me my reviews on this class. What was your take on this class? Okay, I'm trying to make sure that my classes are shorter, because people are like, Nelly, you're teaching us like 2 hours. I used to tell them, this thing I'm teaching you, somebody studied this as a course for 4 years. You say you cannot join a class for 2 hours. Is that right? And you want to make money. Okay. So thank you so much for being on this live, and I will see you next week, Friday. Glam by Wealth. Yes. So all details about the class will be on I'll post it on my stories right now, and then I will drop it on. Please give me a very detailed review. Don't come and tell me it was what. Go and write proper reviews. Like, people literally give me, let me show you one of the reviews from one of our people. Literally give me very good reviews from our free classes. So give me a proper review. Don't come and be telling me this thing that you're telling me. The class was give me a very proper review. Come on. This was somebody in the free class. This is our general WhatsApp group. So you can see her reviews. Say she was expecting motivational quotes, advert, but the first class hit her differently, that she had to listen to my voice notes over and over again. That my free class is more value packed than lots of paid classes that she has seen and attended. Being in my community is a rare privilege that she does not take for granted. Okay, so give me a proper review. All right, I'll see you next week. Let me go and coil my hair. I have work tomorrow. My hair is scattered. All right, so see you on the WhatsApp group. Use the link in bio to join if you're not in the WhatsApp group. Bye-bye. Thank you for being on this live. See you next week, Friday.